Welcome to Playing the Saxophone. The first step in putting the saxophone together is opening the case properly. Place your saxophone case on a flat surface, checking that the latches are on the top side. Release the latches and open the lid. The saxophone has several parts. They are the body, the neck, the mouthpiece, the ligature, the ring that holds the reed to the mouthpiece, and the neck strap. The body contains the bell, the keys, and the receiver. Take a good look at the parts of your instrument while they are in your case. Try to memorize their position, so when you disassemble your instrument, you can return each part to its proper position. For this video, first watch as Eric demonstrates the correct way to assemble your instrument. Then press pause and do the step that was just demonstrated. First, Eric will take his reed out and place it into a cup of water to moisten it while he assembles his instrument. Always be careful with the tip of the reed, as it is very thin and could break easily. Before joining any of the parts together, it is important to check the cork on the neck. If the cork appears dry, or if your instrument is new, you can moisten it by rubbing a small amount of cork grease onto the cork, as Eric is demonstrating here. You do not need a lot, just a small amount, to help the mouthpiece slide onto the cork. Too much cork grease can actually make it harder to slide on and off. Now Eric will take out the neck strap and place it around his neck. Next, he will carefully remove the body from the case, holding the instrument by the bell with his right hand. Notice that he holds the instrument securely under his arm, like a football, with the receiver facing away from him and the bell facing toward the ground. Now he will attach the hook of the neck strap to the circle on the back of the saxophone. He will then find the receiver, take the end cap out, and put it in the case. It is important to put the end cap in the receiver every time you put the saxophone in the case. This protects the octave pin and key from being bent or damaged. Now look at the octave key. This is the long key that leads up to the receiver on the back side of the saxophone. The small part at the top is called the octave pin. We will use the pin to line up our neck. On the opposite side of the pin is the screw for the neck clamp. Eric will unscrew this slightly. You only need about 1.5 turns to do this. You do not need to completely unscrew the clamp. Next, he will take out the neck and hold it by the metal end. The movable part of the neck is called the upper octave key. Be careful not to bend the octave key when sliding the neck into the receiver. This could cause your saxophone to not function properly. Now watch as Eric attaches his neck. Always slide the neck in, holding it near the metal end. If you hold it near the cork end, you could damage or even bend your neck. Eric will place the metal end of the neck into the receiver so that the octave pin is between the bottom of the octave key and the large opening of the neck. He will push the neck all the way into the receiver. Generally, the neck should be in line with the rod of the octave key. Finally, Eric will tighten the clamp screw to secure the neck. Now press pause and attach your neck strap and neck on your own, remembering these important steps. Now Eric will take the mouthpiece out of the case and remove the ligature. He will then slide the mouthpiece onto the cork of the neck. Instruments and mouthpiece sizes vary, but generally you should push the mouthpiece on the cork to cover about 2/3 of the cork. The opening of the mouthpiece should face toward you and generally be in line with the body of the saxophone. Now press pause and attach your mouthpiece as Eric has just demonstrated. With practice, you will get faster at assembling your instrument, but you should always be careful. Each time you put your instrument together, remember these essential elements of instrument assembly. Place the case on a flat surface. Take care of your corks by applying cork grease regularly. Always put the end cap on your saxophone to protect the octave pin when returning the saxophone to the case. Always check to be sure your neck strap is attached to secure the saxophone. Be careful with the octave key. Line up the octave pin and neck. Tighten the neck screw to secure the neck. Align the mouthpiece opening with the neck. Learning to care for and properly assemble your instrument is an important first step in playing the saxophone.